Hello, I'm Rafael from NoBugs Project. I'm here with Elias Nogueira. He's a worldwide Java expert developer. He's recognized in all the world, and he's a test specialist, and he's going to give a talk on Java 1. That is the most important event in the world. So he's a very, very, very important guy, and he's going to give us some tips for NoBugs project, and also he's a coordinator for the tests subject. And here on TDC, that is the biggest event on the Latin America, and he is focused on high quality software. So he's going to give us some really nice tips about not having bugs and not having stress on our project. So it's a high honor to have you here.
Thank you.
Elias. I really appreciate to have you here. And I would like to make a question for you. I would like to ask you about what was your biggest bug on your career, and what did you do for solving this bug, and that was the best way to find the bug.
Great. Hello, everyone. My biggest bug was not about development, in fact, but about configuration. Sometimes we put more focus in quality over the code and over the user interface, but sometimes we forget to put the quality in little configurations that can make little monstrous bugs. So in one time I was in a client, and they did actually all the tests in the good way: unit tests, integration tests, UI tests. So we are ready to deploy in production, and it's in a telecommunication company. So they are really in good way to deploy that software. So they deployed the software, and after 1 hour or two, they realized that all the gains, all the money with the telecommunication, with the billing, was declining. So why we did wrong to put a bug with all this quality tips of the quality pipeline? So they realized that one configuration in the range is about put $1 for 1 minute, $half for half minute, and they forgot to test that. So they deployed the test configurations in product configuration, product environments. After that, we realized that we need more be precise in terms of check all the possibilities, not in tests but in nuance about the code. So we realized that we need to put a pair with developer and test and analysis and test in infra with the infra guys. So the first change we made, we tried to not put the tests in the end in your Kanban. So we create intermediate intermediate item over all the Kanban items, call it show me. What the show me means? I am as a developer, I put my task in done. So I need to get another vision about what I did, about the code that I wrote, about the test that I wrote, to guarantee that I not input more bugs in that. So a tester visualizing that have a task in the show me board, starts to make a pair with the developer to try to make you don't forgot anything, it's all right, or put some tests here. You realize that you can put different pairwise testing here or partition testing here. So we starts to put more quality, make this pairing.
Okay. Yes, I totally agree with you. And I would like also, Elias Nogueira, to give us a golden tip for in order to avoid bugs and stress. What do you think it's more valuable? What did you learn in your career that is more valuable to us for avoiding bugs and have a high quality software?
First of all, we call it in agile methodology about sharing understanding. You cannot write a code without really understand what the feature is. The first one. If you don't give a chance to try to realize what the feature means, you probably will put bugs in your code. It will be really hard to try to correct these bugs, to get out with these bugs. So try first, before write unit tests, try to really understand the functionality.
Yes, it's essential to us to understand the functionality, because if you don't understand the functionality, how can we test something? It's impossible.
It's possible.
If we don't know what we are doing, it's impossible to us to know what we are going to solve. So it's Elias is totally right, and that's it. I appreciate so much your presence here. It is a high honor to have you. For me, you are a reference, and I believe for all Java developers and No Bugs project audience will like a lot your tips, and I'm sure that it will help a lot everyone. For me, it helped, and for you, I'm sure it will help too. So thank you, Elias. It was a high pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for this invitation, and thank you everybody.
Yes, and see you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.